Hi, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we are playing the Order 1886 for the PlayStation 4. An unnecessarily controversial game that a lot of people seem to diss before they even played it. And it's kind of upsetting to see the review scores of some of these games, considering games like Gears of War that have similar mechanics, in my opinion, that aren't even as good, get way higher scores just for the fact of multiplayer, which I could give two fucks about. And I'm not going to say that you guys are going to love this game, but I think this game is fantastic. I thought the length was long enough. And honestly, if the game was any longer, I might have thought it was too long. And it was nice to see a new franchise, but maybe I can quit this cutscene, or I can use this to my advantage to talk. But like, it's a shame if this franchise gets destroyed because of bad critics and stuff like that. When I see some of these people that are so biased and aren't in it for the fun of the game, or could see the fun in a game and like just dog it for being like, even if it's mediocre, it's not terrible. You can say you don't like something. Not everybody likes the same shit, but you can say the ups and downs in a game. Unless a game's like 5 minutes longer or whatever and $60, I can understand. But think about how much you pay for DVDs or whatever for a 90-minute fiasco. But anyway, I just, it makes me ashamed to almost be a gamer with these other people that call themselves gamers that are so biased and closed-minded. I just don't understand. But one thing everybody does say is the graphics look really nice. The environments aren't really destructible. There are physics. That's fine. But it's the whole atmosphere, and I personally think the story is interesting. It makes me actually long for like a World War II game again. Because even though it's 1886, everything's like advanced. So it almost feels more like a World War II game with like the machine guns and stuff that wouldn't have existed at this time. And they're like, oh, there's too many QuickTime events. Yeah, there's a lot of QuickTime events, but there's also a lot of shooting and stuff. And the story and the atmosphere and the detail to the guns and the technology and everything around it is awesome. And it took me quite some time to finish it. There's little things like here you can pick up and look at, which I like. It kind of reminds me of LA Noire. But I mean, like, people giving this game 4s and stuff like that, and you play this game, and then you almost, not almost, you do feel bad, because then you see, like, 10 minutes worth of credits, all these people that might get laid off because you're being, like, an asshole about the game. You wouldn't even give it a chance. You already had your mind made up before you even played it. Like, how can you even consider yourself a journalist? I really like it when games let you just examine things, but I probably didn't pick the most interesting part of this game. You can tell the amount of work and stuff that went to it, and it's legitimately fun. This is one of those games, and the people that know me know, especially because of my channel, know that I won't finish a game from start to finish. Like, I'll usually start playing something else. But this, I couldn't stop playing. I think this game is fantastic, and I would recommend it to anyone if somebody asked me if it was any good. I feel like I got more than my money's worth. It's one of the better games that I've played all year. Granted, it's March of this recording, but, you know, if you hold in the right, I like where you can see the actual texture of the paper and the ink. And if you look on the reverse, you actually can see where the ink bled through. And there's like some photographs and stuff they actually got from archives and stuff. The amount of detail they put in this game is awesome. I can't praise this game enough. I'm just sorry I didn't get to an action moment. They're definitely there. And the facial features and the detail in the faces is pretty incredible. I imagine they motion captured it. If they didn't, they're fucking artistic geniuses. Alright. Do I have subtitles on? I really need to be more professional and check these things out. Yes. I think the weapons have so much more impact and feel more powerful than Gears of War. This is essentially kind of like Sony's, I would say, Gears of War, because it's that type of game. Even though there's a ton of duck and cover shooters, I'm just worried that these stupid little asshole critics that shouldn't even have their own channel or whatever, or if they have their channel, they shouldn't get paid for what they do, or they're just fucking dicks with games. They don't give games a chance. I mean, what do you want? Like, Wires to come out and give you a hand job? Like, I went to GameStop and the dude's like, "Are you sure you want to get this?" I was like, "Yes." But then he was kind of open-minded. He's like, "Well, let me know how it is." The beginning of the game is a lot more cinematic, but that quickly changes. I unfortunately picked the beginning part of the game to show you guys, but I guess it gives me a chance to talk. So anyway, to give you a brief overview, they still have the Knights of the Round Table, and they're all descendants, I guess, from the original Knights of the Round Table, and they all have like water, this black water from the Holy Grail around their neck that could basically heal any wound. And they're just like more advanced technical wise, and they kind of chalk it up to like, instead of us like investing all our time with Edison, we went more with Telsa. Alright, so on this, you gotta rotate. Well, you can see what you have to do. I like these fun little mini games. And I'm not saying everybody's gonna like this game, but just based on the quality of the game alone, like, you can't say it's a shitty game. I mean, you can say it, but I would say you're not being fair. Even if I didn't like a game and it controlled right and it had quality controls and stuff, I wouldn't give it a bad score if I was a journalist, but I don't put myself in that situation. There's too many opinions out there, but it just disgusted me, the reception that a majority of people gave this game online. And it's like, are you trying to make a legitimate journalistic channel, or are you trying just to put shit down so people will watch it because they think it's funny when you make fun of like a game's quality? I just don't understand. I think this is one of the old photographs that are always cool to look at. And it's cool that you can actually see the stamp on it. I wanted to make a whole rant, and today's probably not the best day. I just got over the stomach bug, so I'm still kind of nauseous doing this, but I wanted to make a video, and I felt like this one was long overdue. I planned on doing it yesterday, and yesterday I was throwing up like Reagan from The Exorcist. I threw up so hard it actually splashed in my face from the toilet. I think everybody should try that at least once. I know that's really gross, but whatever.
Is it sufficient, monsieur?
More than sufficient, I'd say.
Upstairs, then, if you please.
But you're watching the... Hopefully you're watching my channel for my commentary and not just the game, because then you could just watch a playthrough. What's going on in there? Oh, I missed it. I'm a pervert. What are you going to do about it?
Get in here.
You get other pistols, but the main pistol that you have in the game is still my favorite. It almost looks like a Luger, but gigantic. Like it's like a Luger and looks like a laser rifle at the same time. Oh shit, I hope it don't get flagged for... The pistol he just grabbed is like a fucking Wild West pistol that'll kill somebody in one shot. Like when I play Gears of War, I always feel like I'm playing with like a airsoft rifle. I like the Gears of War games, but if you want to know the honest truth, I've had more fun playing this game than Gears of War. I think the story is more interesting. I think the technology is more interesting. And I think the gunplay feels so much better.
Get your weapons, let's go.
Shh.
It's like some of the best reflections I've ever seen in a game.
Like we've stirred the nest. Keep a lookout, Mikey. I need to find a way through here.
Not a lot of people mention the platforming aspects, but there's quite a few platforming. You can get these things. I forgot what they're called. They actually exist. If you watch some of Mark Bussler's old channels, he actually has some of them. When he plays them, they sound terrible, but they're a novelty for sure. The only negative thing I'll say is for somebody like me who's colorblind, some of the levels are personally hard for me to see, but that shouldn't affect like a normal person. Not that being colorblind is abnormal. Well, it actually is, but as a person and as a whole, I mean, I'm probably fucked up because of other reasons, but whatever. I hope I'm not going backwards. Probably am. Yep, I am. That's what happens when you talk. Like, I come across problems I've never come across before when I record these videos because I'm talking. Sometimes I'm tempted to record commentary after just because of it. Oh, that's what I have to do. Duh. Man, do I feel slightly dumb. Oh, pulling on a gun, some shit's about to go down. A rifle. You don't know how much I miss using like bolt action rifles and stuff like this in World War II games. You even have these things that look like potato mashers. You have a machine gun option here, but I kind of like the rifle. Machine gun's kind of essential in certain areas, but you can pretty much get away with a rifle in the beginning of the game because it's going to hold your hand a little bit. We're going for a ride.
That we are not welcome. Keep your eyes open. You don't want to create any further commotion.
Look, monsieur. God did not save this queen.
It's a creepy statue.
Move.
Alright, some gunplay.
Lafayette.
I should have planned this out. You could pick what chapters you started as, but there was like only a portrait. So here I gotta use holy water. Normally I don't suck this bad, but since I'm recording, I do. I did beat this game before I even made a video of it because I was scared that it would overwrite my save and then I'd be devastated. Fuck. Wait till I heal a little bit. And let's go here. I just feel like there's more impact and stuff with the bullets. Shit. I'm really doing a good job here. I gotta drink my holy grail black water. And after you drink it, you have to repeatedly push X for reasons unknown. For all you people that didn't like picking up your ammo in other games, we're not going to say which one. You do have to do it in this one, but you get used to it.
Let's head up.
I have a 24-hour stomach bug, but playing this I didn't realize that I'd still be nauseous while playing a game. I sure did plan this out right. I just felt like I needed to make a video. I should have did a game I cared less about to defend. That was just plain satisfying.
We have to keep moving.
I mean, if you're one of those people that only like multiplayer games, I would definitely
Block the way.
not suggest playing this one, but a game as a whole, like, I think it's fantastic. I would at least give it a shot. This might actually be, based on what I've played so far, one of the best games I've played this year at the end of the year, unless something really amazing comes out. For some reason, people who have a shotgun in this game are like a real big deal, and they're always called out. I don't know why that is, but
Understood, Mikey.
I guess because they have extra armor. I'm gonna run out of bullets before anything happens. And I don't got my holy water. I don't have my holy water. Sorry, I'm butchering my language there. I was gonna say the English language, but I don't know if I don't know if the words that come out of my mouth could be considered as such. I wouldn't even say it's broken. It's shattered, really. The shattered English language.
Enemy down. You're all mine, knight.
The guy was there the whole time. I feel so stupid. That's what ADD will do to one. Just dropping like flies. The explosions are really nice and satisfying, as well as the smoke. But I mean, that's essentially what you'd expect from PlayStation 4. If this didn't even have really good graphics, I still would like it, because I just think the technology and the story and everything is still interesting. I gotta use a revolver, or I guess we gotta use a sniper rifle. What choice do I have?
Rebel shotgun down.
Smile and say cheese. I really don't want to have a sniper rifle as my default weapon.
I'm reloading. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the shotguns are pretty powerful in this game. Alright. Really don't want a shotgun as a permanent gun. You see how useless it is at a distance. It's like getting shot with BBs. Oh shit. When you see that X, push it, because that means somebody threw a grenade. I'm surprised there's not an option to throw it back, but I'm not complaining. I'm just used to that being in other games. But this isn't other games, this is its own thing. And that's something you gotta take into consideration when playing any game. every game is its own thing.
Shotgunner, neutralized. I believe the rebels are out of reinforcement, monsieur. We're almost through.
Saying like the most obvious things here, but it's whatever. You almost want them to throw those fucking things at you because they look cool when they blow up. This part, I will admit, does have a lot of enemies on it, but it makes up for the slow moment that we went through before. But this is the Order 1886. I highly recommend at least giving it a chance. I'm disgusted at how unfair reviewers have been towards this game based on a lot of times just its length, and I think the length is fine. I felt like it was longer than a Call of Duty campaign, and yes, it doesn't have multiplayer, so what? But yeah, I would definitely recommend playing it. Ignore what other people say and play it for yourself. Of course, you'd be ignoring me too, but make up your own fucking mind, for crying out loud. Because some of these reviewers are just negative just because that's, I guess that's what sells. And when I hear shit like that and how just biased and opinionated about something without anything to back it up, it makes me almost ashamed to call myself like a gamer, because it kind of puts me in the same group as these like thick-headed assholes. But yeah, you guys should definitely at least try it before you assume that it's bad. I'm suggesting you not be like these dicks. You guys want to be a dick too and just assume something sucks before you even play it, feel free. But it just makes you and the whole community look bad. But I think this game is a fantastic title in my opinion. The Order 1886 on PlayStation 4. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please click the thumbs up. I'm sorry, I'm kind of out there. I just got over the stomach bug. It sucks, I know. But what are you going to do? You get a video up. Maybe not a very good one, but you get something to tide you over for other videos that are hopefully better. But I'm not even promising on that. But, yeah, if you like the video, please click the likes. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I'm sure you already made up your mind, but I'll remind you to feel free to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video, assuming that you didn't give hope up on my channel. Alright, take care. Bye.